So, okay, I think, let's see preview, start preview. Okay, I think it is recording. Doesn't look so good, but it doesn't. I think it works. However, what I want to say is I was watching one of Sneaky Linux's videos about folding at home. That's a very interesting thing. You know, you see, you can donate your CPU, GPU, some calculation power to get stuff calculated faster for certain diseases. I think I should just use it for all kind of diseases. I was using it on Medium. I said my whole CPUs but one were used. It said 3 CPUs. So that's a little bit lot, no? Status, log. So I did finish one whole system with these guys, I think. So I just let it run. Why not, guys? If that is helping researchers to fight diseases, that would be nice. Maybe we can one day fight stupid politicians with lots of computer power. That would be something nice. Like, yeah, so forget about it. So this thing is called folding at home. Yeah, that's what Sneaky Linux showed, and I like the idea. I'm happy and glad he actually shared this, so I can use that too. Because my computer's running anyway, so why not donate some computer power for research, right? That's a good idea, I think. I really think it is. So, on the other hand, make it your own Linux. Why don't you have any free website, anything, any free website, just a single page where you say, you know what, link to your SourceForge links where you have your certain make it your own Linux versions, and even the one from Tunix, whatever that French guy has there, link to those too, because yeah, if they see them as a spin, that's totally fine, but we know now it's from you, and you should have it. You should have it on a website, and you should link to it, because I think you would have far more popularity. Because, like, you know, if there are people as stupid as me and they search and they can't find it, they get frustrated. And they shout and scream and throw stuff around, and everyone has to replace it. Like my dog was going crazy. Now she's tired. Good, I got some energy out of her. I had to threaten her with my slipper. However, she's doing okay now. My wife is going some shopping stuff. Yeah, make it your own Linux. Get a website, just a single website. One page is good enough. Link to your projects, the things you did. And if you put something on like PayPal Me, whatever it's called, Patreon, you know, things like that, just put it on, and you know, if everybody gives you even $1, that keeps your website running and makes life easier for people, you know. But don't make it necessary. Just have it somewhere that people say, oh, you know, I can donate something. This guy did something, I like it, and I could play around with it. So that's a good thing to do. Just go for it. Have a website like that. And link to your projects, because you did all the work. It's not good for anything if people can't find it, you know. Having said this, Jim Acklaw, he responded to my video, because when I said lies, all lies, so he actually most likely goes straight to hell, because he used witchcraft to get your projects back online. So all of a sudden they're all available, and I downloaded them, and they will be installed. Just in a moment, still less time, even though there is some thing going on, and I will have more time, but my wife takes my time away. However, so Jim Acklaw, he used witchcraft to get your projects back on. You know, they didn't exist before, now they're there. That's witchcraft, right? So Jim Acklaw, pay respect for this guy. He's using witchcraft. He can do whatever he wants. He can make ISOs come and go just like that. Right, so man, I think it's adding up. You know, we have a hitman, which is Das Gregor. Then we have a big banker who has nothing left to do than pay counting money. That's Irish luck. You know, where does the name come from? Of course, he's lucky. He's counting money every day. You know, and yeah, Jim Acklaw, he actually is using witchcraft. That is I mean, he lives in England. I wouldn't be surprised if his real name is Harry Potter. You know. That could be. I mean, it's not a far shot, you know. British, England, you know, Harry Potter, Jim Acklaw. That sounds familiar, doesn't it? Yeah, same to me. However, between all this seriousness, folding at home, I'll let that run. Why not? They have it for Red Hat. They have it for Ubuntu Debian based stuff. So it's doing okay. In the moment I'm wondering, they don't run anything, so they're lazy. They don't do anything. When I ran it yesterday, it was running overnight too, and it was doing a good job. It was running like crazy and did big stuff in the background, and it fulfilled a whole project. Maybe they're worn out now from running that project, but it's pretty cool. I like the idea. I'm more than happy to then, what does it cost you to run your laptop or computer, whatever you have? It won't cost you much money, and you help to research something, and that's great. So, yeah, I would say that is it. And by the way, we have a mayor here who now got the idea to say, oh yeah, it's a good time, we can start thinking, and what is happening if our water supply breaks down? Yeah, perfect. So now this guy created another issue we haven't had, right? Because people haven't had panic, now they get panic. They exchange all their toilet rolls for bottled water now, because they figure out they can't either eat nor drink this toilet paper. I can only recommend buy a Berkey. Yeah, I have a Berkey. I'm not making any money with that. I have a Berkey filter because I lived in a reserve for a year. One of the craw hits a transformer, and we had no power anymore. And then we had water pump problems, so we had water 1 hour in a day if we were lucky. So in that moment you will recognize how much water you really need. Just get a big tanks, for camping with a little lid in it, fill them up, and I think they have 27 liters or whatever, I don't know what it is, 30 gallon or something like that. Just fill these things up, have them hanging around, and you're good. And if you filter them with Berkey water, you have first quality water, much better than any water you could buy. And you don't have to buy it, you just use tap water, and it gets filtered nicely, and you don't have any of this goo in your water. You will be totally okay. So get something like this and you will be alright. So yeah, now my little dog is knocked out. She had an injection. She's sleeping now. She was going like crazy. Yeah. She even tried to bite me. So that was the time when I had to take my sleeper out. And usually when I get my sleeper out, she starts sleeping because she knows she did something really bad. And she's not doing it anymore. By the way, this what you hear in the background, that is my Berkey water filling up one of my 5-gallon bottles, which go on that stand. They're cold and hot water stands, so they're pretty neat. That's what I do. I've got 2 of these bottles full, a camping bottle, 27 liters, so that's more than enough water. From beginning next week, we will have plus degrees here. That means I fill up my rain barrel again. Then I've got another 200 liters. So you have to have some water, right? Doesn't mean you have to hoard, but tap water will do. Get a Berkey filter, filtered nicely. Don't go for the cheap $20 filters. It's rubbish. You will regret it. You drink more chloride, fluoride, and other chemicals than pure water. Get pure water. If that doesn't work and electricity is okay, get a distiller. Distill water, that works too. If somebody tells you can't drink pure water, then really you can't drink pure water? I would not believe that. However, so I'm totally going to install the things I downloaded from Make It Your Own Linux. Another word to this Pop OS, I've seen it since I put my video out. There's another video out. It is ugly. It is an ugly, very ugly OS. First, it has this super ugly, totally ugly lock screen and background, and oh man, is that ugly. On the other hand, it has that crippled once upon a time file server, which gives you zero information about anything at all because it can't. It's castrated. It has a voice like this, it can't do anything anymore. It's totally gone, yeah? So if PopOS wants to do something good, put that bar back on that it tells you how much space is still available on your hard drive, how much is used, and maybe the file size, stuff like that. That would be great. That would be great. Then I might be even capable of overcoming the ugliness of this operating system. Having said this, it might be ugly as wow, yeah? But it works. It works and works and works. And there's no way around it. It works. It falls asleep. It comes back to life. It doesn't hang. It doesn't give me problems. I had this typical wireless hiccup, disconnect, can't connect until reboot. The same I had with MX19. So what has become out of Linux? And now they bring version by version by version out, and they're all rubbish and don't work. For Debian, this was next to impossible. So I don't know what has changed there. Are they dead, the original founders? Do they now let beyond testing experimental go as stable versions? Why is that happening? It shouldn't. Debian was stable. So they shouldn't release stuff and shouldn't put it in action when you have hang-ups and stuff like that. That's not stable anymore. That's Microsoft quality. Means it works randomly or it doesn't. Yeah. Oh, Microsoft is now having their fingers in Linux, right? Yeah. So we have different values now, right? No values. Value in taking over your privacy. That value would be here. Don't get me started. Yeah, guys, I'm so angry with the Linux developers letting Microsoft people in. That is so stupid. You know, that's the most stupid thing. I cannot imagine how stupid these people are nowadays. So, means to me, I have to go to very rare and unique operating systems where nobody really has interest in. And I'm going to do that. And I will have to get into BSD again, because BSD is for now free. If they have their stuff on GitHub, that's a boomer, because Microsoft's holding the server of GitHub. That means they have their fingers in all of it. And trust me, they're very busy. So earlier or later, computing is dead, yeah, because it can't do. Then you can run Deepin. Deepin is more safe than anything where Microsoft has their fingers in. I tell you, this shouldn't be a rant video, but man, I'm so angry about stupidity. I never ever underestimate the stupidity of human beings. It is just, I have no clue. Is it money? What did it make work that Microsoft gets their claws into Linux? I guess it's money, right? Money always works. Didn't work in the beginning because people had moral, had values, dignity, ethic, all these things which are unknown today. So, very sad. However, main message was really here. Make it your own Linux. Get your stuff out, man. It is there. Jim Acklaw used witchcraft to make it happen. So it's all there like you would have done it. And it's real now. So you just have to link over to these things. And then everybody who likes your work can enjoy it and try it out and see how it goes. And if you put something on like PayPal me or whatever is that other Patreon thingy, you might get a few bucks, and if it pays the website, it's worth it, right? It's not bad. If you get some more, have a coffee of it. Get some coffee while you work on stuff. That's not a bad thing either. Having said this, it is 20 to 5. I'm going to have a coffee now before it's too late and I can't sleep anymore. Yeah, my wife is out for 5 minutes. That means it's 20 to 5. She won't be here before 8 or 9 o'clock. That's her 5 minutes. Tomorrow I will be out. My little dog is totally down here, which is good. So the energy is out. Saves her the sleeper. So, otherwise pretty cute dog, no bad bone. Goes crazy, like we kids did. Same thing. Alright, this was it. Stay tuned. I just don't know how to organize my computer here, because I really want to try some stuff out for Make It Your Own. And you will see it coming up, and if there's anything bad, you will hear about it. If I have just the tiniest trouble, then you hear something about it. If it all goes well, you hear about it too. But let's see what's coming. Yeah. The only thing is I need something Debian, Ubuntu based, or Red Hat, or CentOS to keep these things running, because I like the idea. I like in a moment that's the most ugly operating system I've ever seen after Red OS or whatever, that Red Core or whatever it was called. Like Pop OS works like a charm. I mean, it's castrated, don't get me wrong, it's nothing real. This shows it all. I mean, what a disgust. What is that supposed to be? It was once upon a time a file manager. Now it's a joke. A bad joke. It's absolutely bad. Oh man, is this bad. You're better off with Midnight Commander. That thing is functional. Might not look like this, but it's far more functional and far more better in many ways. So this thing is ugly, forget about it. It gives you zero information. It can show you a file name. That works. Most of the time it can show you a file name, yeah. folder names too. Yeah, it can do that too. It can show you folder names, but I think now we really maxed out all things it can do. What can we do? It is just castrated. It is. Once upon a time, it was a file manager. No, it's dead now. Man. Alright, I saved that video now and load it up, and I hope you got to like it, because YouTube is going hard on small channels like mine, and if there are no likes, I might disappear. Then I'm gone. YouTube seems to go that way. It's all money. Nothing really matters anymore. All these values I told you before are dead. They're not working anymore. So now you have to even like videos like mine to keep a channel like mine running. Otherwise, it's over soon. What can we do? Okay, guys, stay tuned. There is some stuff coming from Make It Your Own Linux, and you will hear all about it, good or bad. Stay tuned. Bye.